Hey guys, it's me, it's May December, it's me, and I'm back again with another video. And this time it's of a big Hong Kong action update. Now I've got quite a few titles here, so I might rush through them a little bit just to keep the time down. But first of all, I'm going to tell you a story. So the little story goes like this. The Trender man said to me, I want to get you this set. But I know you really want for your birthday. I said, yo, that's great. Thank you. He said, no sweat. So he then said, oh, look, I found these two perfect lots of movies. Both were, one was Eureka and one was 88 Films. These are English labels. Well, one of them's American label now, 88 Films. And he said, I might pick these up if I had the money. And I said, oh, yeah, brilliant. You got some classics there, my friend, and all that stuff. The usual stuff you say. Anyway, he goes, oh, I hope they don't go by the time I get paid. I'm sitting there after we stopped talking, and I'm looking at these lots, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to steal them. I'm going to take them right from his hands. They're in his hand. I'm going to go, boom, and take it out like a coin. Like the coin in Bloodsport where he goes, oh, the coin, and go, boom, right? And he doesn't even realise it's gone. So I contact the Trender man and I say, hey, Trender, I bought one lot. It's coming towards you, right? He says, oh, cool. When it turns up, he sends me a message going, you bought both, didn't you? LOL. And I was like, yeah. And then he opened them up. And I was like, wow, amazing, right? So finally, he sent them and some other stuff in the post to me in a box. But what I'm doing is I'm putting these in one lot together, and I'm going to put the others together because I kind of feel like, one, it makes the video shorter, and two, they should be in their own sections, really, especially considering how many are here in the Asian action Hong Kong section. So let's just get on with it. So one lot was practically all Jackie Chan with slips and everything from 88 Films. So here we go. The first one is Crime Story. Look at that slip. That slip is a beauty. I love it. Incredible. I like this film. I've only ever seen this film 3 times and I like it. I will tell you each one what I think of them because I've seen them millions of times, but I won't go into reviews or anything because that'll be too long. Belle Creek Brawl. Terrible movie. Never liked this movie. But it was in the set, and come on, if I've got 20 other Jade Chans, I've got to have this one. So, and each one of these comes with a slip, possibly lobby cards, like the reprints, and possibly a booklet and a poster, but not all of them. Sometimes different ones have different things like that. So, yeah. Then we've got another film I never liked, and that is New Fist of Fury. I never liked this movie. I always felt like this movie was because I think it was a really early Jackie Chan movie. I mean, it was 1976. And I don't think he was that big back then in 1976. I could be wrong. But he was so young in this one, Then we've got one of his best, which is Dragon Fist. I love this one. This one is where basically Jackie Chan goes out for revenge and finds out that sometimes the best revenge is making up with the person you were looking for revenge against to help him get revenge against somebody else, while the enemies want revenge against you because now, instead of helping them, you're helping the other guy who wants revenge on them. So now they want revenge on you, and it goes like that. So, yeah, great movie. To Kill with Intrigue. Now, this one, to me, I've forgotten what this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot what this one was. Basically, this is one of those ones where I know Jackie has the long kung fu hair, which he didn't really have much of. I mean, he had the long hair kind of like here, like there, but he didn't have it like all the way down his back and that. So yeah, if I remember this correctly, this says, yeah, it doesn't say. Is Jimmy Rango in this? No, that might be the other one. Anyway, didn't like this one when I originally watched it. I only watched it once, so I might like it more now. Because this is the, I'll just get this one out of the way. Heroes Shed No Tears, which is not a Jackie Chan film, it's a John Woo movie. And it's a really good action movie. Really good. I love it. Then we've got Dragons Forever, probably the best Jackie Chan movie of all time. That's right. I own the Hong Kong Legends release. I own this release. I own probably like 6 different releases of this film. All for the extras and all because I love them. I absolutely love this film. Want to watch a Jackie Chan movie for the first time ever? Watch Dragons Forever. Got Police Story 1 and 2 from Eureka. I've already got the Criterion release, which has 1 and 2 in it. But got this one, well, kept this one because it had different extras. This one, the Trinder Man gave me to help me with my collection. And a Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. Now, the collector's edition of this with the slipcover goes for ridiculous amounts of money. Do I want that version? Of course I do, because I want to go with the others. But am I going to spend 40 to 80 quid for it? Nope. I'll find it eventually, really cheap. Even if I have to wait till Blu-ray's dead, you know. And we've got 4K, 8K, 12K, 69K. 69K where the movies go back to front constantly. We have to get one disc, right? And you've put the artwork side like this, and you put the the layer side like this, and you put them like this, and they go like this kind of thing, right? So 69K, I think it's going to work eventually, but yeah. So when that day comes, I'll have a collector's edition of this. So Shaolin Wooden Men, right? Saw this a couple of times. It's not bad. It makes me think of 18 Bondsmen, to be honest, but with wooden fighters instead. And it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's not the best. The Protector, another movie which I've never been that keen on, but I'm glad I've got because it goes in the collection. It's got a beautiful slip. But yeah, never been too keen on this. A lot of people say it's because you might have seen a certain version. Like, there's like 3 different versions, I think, of this film. There's the recut of the film, right? The alternative Hong Kong version. Okay. The Hong Kong version and the US version. The English US cut, the Cantonese Hong Kong cut. So there's 4 different versions on here, I think. So I guess I'll be watching all 4 versions to see what one I like. Armor of God 2, Operation Condor. Watched this years ago. Didn't like it. Did not like it. This is one I haven't ever seen before, which is surprising because then I've owned it twice. And that's Miracles, the Canton Godfather. Yeah. Never ever watched it. I've put it on, seen clips of it, but never watched it all the way through. Why? Because I think it's rated PG, which means it's got parental guidance. And since my parents have never been around, when this has been around, I couldn't ask him if I could watch it. So, you know, when I contact my dad and he says, yeah, you can watch this, I'll be putting this in. So, Dragon Lord. Really good old Jackie Chan movie, this. I really, really like these movies because these movies always feel so exciting. You know, you're jumping around and all this. As a kid, I used to jump up and down on the sofa. I used to jump on the bed. I used to run around the wall while Jackie Chan was on doing the kung fu fighting. And I used to shout, I love you, Jackie, and all this stuff because I absolutely love these movies. And this was one of them. Jackie Chan in Spiritual Kung Fu. Now, this movie is a very weird one because basically he's at a temple. I think he's supposed to be like a monk. Yeah, a nice hotel to learn martial arts from the monks. And these ghosts help him from the books. And these ghosts are like completely in white suits, like naked white suits, where they're basically just covered over. And they've got bright orange hair, right? And I wish I could show you a picture. But it's such a weird movie, but so brilliant at the same time. I love this movie. Now we've got a classic here, Snake in Eagle's Shadow, which goes hand in hand with Drunken Master, really. Why? Because it's got Sam Seed in it, it's got Jackie Chan in it, it's got Huang Zhang Li in it as well. So basically, it feels like a sequel, or is it? Or did it come first? I don't know. Whatever, they go back to back and they work perfectly together. This is Drum Master. So, and this one, Fearless Hyena. Now, I prefer the second version of this, the one where basically, is it Lo Wei? Willie Chan. Love that, Willie Chan. I can't remember. I think it's Lo Wei, the person who was working on Jackie Chan films at the time. I could be wrong, so if you know, correct me down below. Jackie Chan, if I remember, left the studio. Right? They re-edited this movie to try and cash in on his fame, with the same guy playing the old man villain, and they gave him a brother. Now, Fearless Hyena 2, to me, is a far superior movie, even though they've just edited him in, and half the film is this film. Well, maybe more than that, maybe 3/4. But I wish they'd put it in this, because I absolutely love that film. A lot better than this one, even though this one is an original movie, so it's a bit weird. Then we've got The Bride with White Hair. Now, I saw this movie when I was 7, so that was 26 years ago. And I don't remember it, or the sequel, but I remember enjoying the movie. You know when you remember enjoying it, but you just don't remember it? This is one of those movies. Mr. Vampire. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, I went to see this film for ages on the Hong Kong Legends label and on VHS, never got to. And I watched it dubbed. Yep, go on, berate me, tell me down below I'm stupid, you know, because I watched it dubbed. Because when I watch Hong Kong movies, I watch it dubbed and I watch it in original language. Or if I'm feeling in a good mood, I might watch it in original language, then dubbed. And this is called Mr. Vampire. There's vampires in it, but in the dub, all they keep doing is calling them zombies. Like, how hard is it to know what a vampire and a zombie is? How stupid can you be? And that's what I thought about this movie. This movie's stupid. Right? I enjoyed it. It was a great comedy, but it wasn't a good Hong Kong movie. Now this movie sucked, and that's the collector's edition of Robo Tricks. Alright, so let me tell you a bit about Robo Tricks quickly. Robo Tricks is about a police officer woman who gets shot in the line of duty by a robot who's a serial killer. Right, the serial killer got put into a robot body, so she gets killed. You got Nita Mew in it, is it? No, sorry, Amy Yip is in it. I think one of the other films had Anita Mew in it. That's probably why I messed that up. Anyway, so he goes on a rampage of softcore raping women in horrible ways, which makes this really unpleasant to watch. But to be fair, it's a category 3 film, and you kind of expect that now. Anyway, the best parts of this movie, right? This is for the men out there, right? The female officer woman, she takes her kit off. What can I say? Right? Oh, amazing. Absolutely phenomenal moments when she takes her kit off. Right? Beautiful body, beautiful assets. I was sitting there and I just was mesmerized so much that I stopped watching the film. No, I didn't do that. Right? I stopped the film and rewinded it just to watch it again. Other than that, this film sucks. Right? It doesn't have a great story. It's too long. It has terrible acting, terrible characters, terrible humour. But if you want it, watch it for the sex scenes. And if you get this version, you get art cards with the pictures from the sex scenes on to put in picture frames on your wall. So get this version and you can put it on your wall. So yeah, brilliant. Then we got Ricky. Oh, the story of Ricky, which anybody who knows Hong Kong cinema knows this film, right? Because all limbs come off, like and all this. It's absolutely mental, but it's a great film. I could talk about how much of a flop it was. I could talk about how many careers got destroyed by this movie, but I won't because it'll take up too much time. We're talking about like an hour and a half conversation there. Absolutely mental. Now we've got an incredible movie, one of the best movies from my childhood, and that is The One-Armed Boxer. That's right. This movie is so crazy, right? But it's just incredible. Like, there's a guy in it who's the main villain, looks like a vampire. There's a Indian fellow in it, but I think he's I don't think it's actually Indian. I think it's painted face kind of thing, which is But hilarious because the guy jumps and he basically runs around 2 fingers on each hand and then goes boom and all this. So that's quite funny. And then you've got the Lama monks, right? One who blows himself up. So basically he goes and his whole stomach and that back area get massive. So he turns into like a padded person, which is hilarious. And then you've got Jimmy Wangu's character losing an arm and him burning the other hand. So he's got incredible strength. You just got to watch this movie. It's incredible. And I'm so glad it's got this slip. Look how beautiful that is. That's amazing. So yeah, a great film from a great time. I just realised, look at that. See that down there? You can't see it, can you? There you go. It's got a little crease in it. That's annoying. All right, that's really annoying. I'm going to have to replace it now. Nope, I'm not going to be replacing it. But that's terrible. All right. So, Time and Tide. Now, this movie came out in 2000. And this movie was incredible. It was an amazing film. And I don't remember any of it. Everybody says one of the best films of 2000. I can't remember it, even though I made it from Blockbuster twice in the early 2000s. I don't remember it. Which is really depressing, really, because it's got a great cast. Nicholas Wuba, Tom Toll's nominated for 6 Hong Kong Film Awards and remains one of Sue's most acclaimed features. Yeah, I don't remember it. Then we've got Zoo Warriors from Magic Mountain. Now, this film is another film that I wanted to watch on the Hong Kong Legends label. And what can I say about it? I've never ever seen it. I've seen clips of it in documentaries, but never watched it fully. So, kind of glad that I'm getting to now for the first time ever. Now, these ones here, they were from the Trender Man. And he added them in the package with some others as well. Some other films that I'm going to mention in another video. Which was very kind of him. And was very much appreciated. So, I will watch them. And I will talk to them about them. Because that's what you do. When somebody sends you movies, you watch them, you talk about them. So there we go. So, I did try getting rid of them originally. I'll be honest. When they turned up, especially this one, I went, anybody got any Ghostbusters memorabilia so I can get rid of this? Yeah. Anyway, inside joke there. So this one is Spiritual Boxer. This is a Shaw Brothers film. And yeah, it's a pretty decent film. I had the DVD of it, so I'm really happy I've got the Blu-ray to watch. Because, yeah, I think I watched the DVD so long ago, I barely remember it. That's probably these time movies. Sometimes you don't remember the movies, right? Unless you watch them multiple times. Or you're getting confused with other movies because they're so similar. Anyway, I'm looking forward to watching this again. Then Anatomia Extinction, which is the first release from ever 444 444 444 444 444 444. I think that's right. Anyway, right, it's number 1. So we've got number 1 on the side. Can you see it? Number 1. This movie is supposed to be a bit crazy. Because it says on the back, to all the engineers operating for a better tomorrow, to improve our lives, we must reduce the population. So yeah, that also is going to be really good. Real collector's edition, this. This one is a sequel to Meatball Machine. and that is Meatball Machine Kaduku. And this movie is mental. I mean, we're talking batshit crazy. I've seen a couple of these time movies, and you just sit there and all like, what the? There's blood, there's gore, there's weird looking like individuals with like half their face gone. There's like people with like 2 legs walking around, all sorts of shit in these kind of movies. And you go, is that really that much fun? Damn right it is, right? But I find with these movies, you've got to be in the right kind of mood for them. Because if you put them on and you don't want to watch a lot of bullshit happening, a lot of craziness, you're just going to miss out on it. So, yeah. There it is. Now, the Trender Man originally wanted to get me this. And I was so excited when he said, I'm releasing this. I'm going to get this for you for your birthday. And to this day, to this moment, I should say, I cannot believe I have this in my hands. I was so excited. I was like, please let them do other volumes. Please let them make more. Because this is like a childhood dream come true for me. And that is the Cinematic Vengeance 8 Kung Fu Classics from from director Joseph Koo. Look at that, look at that, look at that set. Oh, that set's amazing. It has inside it. Ooh. Yeah. So it says Deadly Masters, Fearless Shaolin, 4 Kung Fu classics in each case. And those classics are, and I will repeat, 7 Grand Masters, the 36 Deadly Styles, the World of Drunken Master, the Old Master. So I'm going to say that again. The 7 Grand Masters, the 36 Deadly Styles, the World of Drunken Master, and the Old Master. That's on the first case. On the second case, which is called Fearless Shaolin, we've got Shaolin Kung Fu, Shaolin Kids, 18 Bondsmen, which is a classic. If you haven't seen 18 Bondsmen, go out the front door right now, or go online, order this set, and watch 18 Bondsmen. And the other one is Return of the 18 Bondsmen, which don't go out your door. Do not go online and order, because the Return of the 18 Bondsmen is like, how can I put it? It's not the same story being continued. It's got the same people in it playing different characters. It's just not as good. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. All right, if you open it up, all right, you can see there, look, there's posters. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, this also comes with some art cards and a book, but I'm not going to get them out because I don't want to damage them. So yeah. Oh, and I got this, so I might as well add this to it, even though this has nothing to do with that, because I got this ages ago. That is the Lucky Stars trilogy with Jackie Chan. I do have the slip, but I put the slip away, and it's got a booklet in it. Look at that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So, now that I've recorded this 25-minute video, let me know what you think down below. Are you a Jackie Chan fan for life? Are you an 88 Films fan? Are you an Eureka Entertainment fan? Are you a Blu-ray fan? Or are you a fan of the idea of 69K with the disc getting it on as they're in the player? Warming up, heating up, you know. It's possible. So if you're into that as well, let me know down below. But I will say this. Thanks again to the Trender Man. Thanks again for sending the stuff I bought. Thanks again for the wonderful things you gave me. Appreciate that. It's going to be a great birthday and Christmas because of all the films I've got here to watch. Plus the one, so I'm going to do it in another video at some point. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And remember, if you want me to respond, you've got to say, sex ed based. This man's a hunk. This man is a real man. Because if you say that, then you know I'm guaranteed to turn up. I might even turn up at your wedding. I might turn up at any event. Because that's me. Like the Candyman, you call me out and here I come. But you have to say the magic words. And that's them. So, thanks again for watching, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.